Hey, Savages, got a few topics here for you for your second Sunday video. But as usual, you know the deal. You want to hit? Here you go.
Biden, thank you. Thank you for you. I like it, you people.
All right, don't cut my fence.
No?
Okay.
No.
Cause fuck you, that's why. Cause fuck you, that's why. Cause our youth needs their butt kicked, that's why. They ought to be fighting in a war, that's why. They need fucking discipline, that's why. Fuck you, that's why.
Welcome in. Thanks for coming. As always, like I said, we got a few topics for you here on this Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mama. I love you, even though I'm a right-wing extremist, right? Anyway, jumping right into it. World Health Organization, right? This disgusting reptile den has been recently pushing for global censorship authority and the decriminalization of sex with minors, which we've covered in a recent episode here. Now pushing a new policy entitled Guidance of Sexuality for Infants. Yep, you heard that right. It doesn't get more sick than this, right? But this is including activities such as talks about sexual matters to explore, gender identity themselves, early childhood masturbation, and this is all being aimed at children from birth, but from a educator and policy maker standpoint, from the ages of 4 to 6. Right? This isn't, late high school sex education. They want to indoctrinate your, infants into deviancy. All right. Again, this is focusing on, 4 to 6 year olds as far as educators, policymakers, health authorities, and specialists, whatever the fuck that means, man. These people are absolutely disgusting, and I'm sure are one of the many reasons that you'll never see the Epstein list. All right, you remember when it was just about marriage equality, and you wonder why they want to censor us so bad. All right, moving on. Old bug-eye Adam Schiff out here, as usual, spreading disinformation, lies, and fear porn. That's all he's done over the past 7 years, along with leak highly classified information, but now making the fearful claim that if one Donald J. Trump is reelected, it'll be the end of our democratic republic. Right? Let that sink in for a sec. Starting off with the Goebbels level lie. Repeat the lie enough, make it big enough, it'll become the truth, right? Or they hope. This is a constitutional representative republic. The founders were against democracy just as much as a monarchy. Democracy being mob rule, which is what, the Democrats love, hence the reason they want to do away with the electoral college process. If there was any threat to our republic, it would be reptile stooges like this guy, right? That just want everybody to live in fear and vote their rights away in favor of their power and upkeep, basically. Even Pompeo, right, came out and said, not that he's the most trustworthy dude in the world, but that his time at the CIA, that they knew that they had to limit what information was handed to Schiff and his staff, because said information would always end up in public places where it had no business being, right? But anyway, moving on. FBI has recently stepped forward to admit that they have been actively hacking U.S. users' computers and other devices, but not to spy on or monitor you. No, it's out of their benevolent, beautiful hearts that they were actively removing Russian malware that you didn't know that had infected your device. Right? What an absolute joke, man, or it would be if it wasn't reality. But again, this is just one more step on the spiral down of Roman America, right? But moving on, the ever slimiest of reptiles, the Cuban-born head of DHS, Alejandro Mayorkas, wants to assure us all during this unprecedented border invasion that you can't believe your eyes and ears.
Individuals are screened and vetted, and then they are released and then placed into immigration enforcement proceedings. The Department of Justice is, of course, considering its options with respect to the court's ruling.
Yeah.
But we're ready for different eventualities,
You know,
Savannah.
when I just say people at home will hear that weight, and even if it's just a subset, relatively a small number, you say the border is not open, but there is a subset of people who are being released into this country with no court date and no way to track them. I mean, that sounds like the border is open for some.
Savannah, the vast majority are being removed. I think if one asked any one of the 1.4 million people who were expelled, removed, or returned last year, I don't think they would tell you that the border is open.
So in true fucking reptile tongue fashion, this dude is willing to say anything, no matter how contradictory or nonsensical it may seem, to avoid telling you they have no plan other than the Cloward Piven approach and flat out fucking open borders. All right, moving on. So as the Biden admin steward keeps floating around the country to let you know he's lowered the national debt and that it's old MAGA Republicans that are holding the purse hostage while refusing to negotiate, now even the leftist fucking shit rag, the New York Times, has come out to let you know that proposed policies and current policies of this admin set to add $19 trillion to the national debt over 10 years, right? That is one hell of a fucking lowering if I've ever seen it, man. So, as you love to hear these leftist attacks. The MAGA Republicans, they're going to make us default. No, the default happened when you overprinted and overborrowed, thereby inflating and decreasing the value of the dollar. You know what I'm saying? This dude is a complete moron and has been nothing but a destructive force to this country since he's walked into the Oval Office, man. All right? I mean, if you remember, old Obama even told you, never underestimate Joe's ability to fuck shit up, man. And you are absolutely seeing the repercussions of it now. And I love to see that, these goombot fucking leftists cry about being broke, not making enough money, rent's too high. Why did my taxes go up? This is what you voted for. This is what you embrace, man. All right? Uneducated voters and soft men create shitty times. You guys know the deal. Argue with me in the comments. Come by and tell me to fuck off. But most importantly, please like, share, subscribe. Very appreciated. And once again, happy Mother's Day. Smell you later.
We're not against the Republicans. We're not against the Republicrats. We are against those MAGA thugs. Thugs. My
friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet? That's what I don't understand.